that boy a lesson. Got your bitch on her knees doing yoga, how she stretching. I don't got lemons, but I squeeze. No, I'm super fresh, life a breeze. Yeah, 2 big locks on my knees. Yeah, baby, this is Bill on my team. Yeah.
Oh, well, as we all know, bro, the feds came through and swooped us up, man. Swooped up. Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Trap Kitchen, Money Manny, and a host of others, and some Rolling 60s, and you know they hit him with the RICO, not Suave. And since you know it came out, it's been a lot of talks of what's in the paperwork, the murders, the extortions, the players, robberies, dispensaries, incriminating podcast interviews, and things of that nature. But it's been one thing that I've been kind of like trying to get to the bottom of get somewhere and find out what's going on. Was, you know, the situation with allegedly in the paperwork, it says Big U killed some kid named, and condolences to his family. I'm not saying like some kid, but I was oblivious to it as much as I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all was. But a kid that was living with him that played football, that was best friends with his son, with Big U's son, who is now that plays for the Chargers, I believe. He's in the NFL. Dayon Henley. A lot of y'all know him. But that was his best friend, and in the paperwork, the feds is accusing Big U of killing him in Las Vegas and putting his body in the desert. And, you know, cell phone cutting off for a certain amount of time. There's a lot of suspicious, his DNA was, the kid's DNA, Big U's DNA was under the fingernails of the kid, but then they came back and said it was inconclusive. So that doesn't mean that it wasn't him or it was him. It's not like it's been a lot of talk, and it's always been this big thing that people have been saying, trying to find. I especially been trying to find that motherfucker. And I finally stumbled upon it, bro. I ain't really stumbled. I had to go like do some real pause digging. And yeah, I found some shit, man, because I'm like, what if Big U did do this, bro? What could be said on a song that could possibly make him want to kill this kid? You know what I'm saying? Which is his son's best friend, which would be in turn like his little nephew. Like, you know, everybody call Big U Unc, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what did he say? And they was trying to say he said some shit about shoot him with the 38 in the face. And I'm just like, that shit don't even sound like he made a diss song that never came out. That's like, what the fuck is... So they didn't put out his rap name, the guy, the young boy, Rayshawn Williams, but IQ went through the internet, man. It took me about since the day it happened. What is it, about day number 5 now, 4 now? Since the day it happened, I finally found it. I don't know. Y'all got to be the judge, and I found some shit though, and I was thinking like, whoa, because there's been like a lot of talks where. You know, Nipsey Hussle's being brought up because a lot of people accuse Big U from the beginning. This before I was doing YouTube. I never made a Nipsey video because I never was on YouTube making content like this when Nipsey got killed. You know what I'm saying? I was putting my songs and my freestyles on YouTube, but not making content reactions and commentary pieces and third. So this is kind of like my Nipsey piece and all that type of shit. I'll let y'all know what else I found. But let's do this first. Let's talk about the relationship between, a strained relationship between Big U and Nipsey, because I was like, yo, what? I'm like, you know what? Maybe that kid was gonna expose Big U for some shit that he didn't want to be exposed for. Was it some Nipsey shit? Like, what would make him want to just kill a motherfucker in the middle? They say it was sporadic the way they're presenting it. He came back and he was sweating, and it happened out of nowhere, basically. So did he threaten? Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody that your ass killed Nip too. I'm pretty sure they was comfortable talking around each other. I don't know. It has to be something super. It ain't just I'll shoot these niggas in the face. I don't think Big U was concerned with this kid. Like, yeah, like look how big he is. Look at this little kid. Nah, but that's just my opinion. But let's start out with this. Let's look at the strained relationship a little bit between Nip and Big U. And we're gonna start off with former artist of Unique Entertainment, which is Big U's label, which was supposed to be the same label that the kid Rayshawn Williams was signed to, aka YhungJudah. That's his rap name. I finally found his rap name, and I found his music, and I found a lot. But that was supposed to be the label, even though I didn't find no pictures of him and YhungJudah together. I don't know. Let's see what SKG said about this, and she's speaking kind of strongly, and she thinks, well, let's just let her talk.
Big U is facing a lot of serious charges right now. I mean, you've spoken out about him in the past. I mean, do you think there's any truth to these allegations?
All the allegations are true, yeah.
I mean, why do you say so?
Because I was a victim, and the things that he has done to me, he's a monster, and everything that he's getting right now, he definitely deserves it.
Can you share what happened between you two?
Well, you know, he jumped on me. He lured me over to Nipsey Hussle's shop. He jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me up, made me go to another part of the neighborhood. I got jumped by 3 girls. I still have a scar on my back from that incident. He lied on me. He extorted me. He threatened people not to work with me. I mean, he did a lot. He did a whole lot. And it wasn't just a singular thing he did. He did this throughout the years with me, with events, with people, with situations. He's just a monster. He's a bully, and he deserves to be in jail. He should have been in jail a long time ago.
I know one of the allegations against him is murder. I mean, you think that one's true then?
I don't understand why the family would lie. The family reached out to me, and I did speak with the family, and it's a sad situation because we're talking about a child. This was a child. Big U is a 60-year-old grown man, and you have 2 different type of people in this world. You have people that are screaming free a 60-year-old gangbanger, and then you have people that want justice for an innocent child, and you need to figure out what type of person you are. I know the allegations are true, you know, but they say you're innocent until proven guilty. But in my opinion, he's guilty of everything. People can look at my interviews from years ago when I was speaking out about this, when I went on Tasha K, Whack 100 spoke about it. They just spoke about it on No Jumper. I've been speaking about this for years. And as a woman, you know, you should never let a man think it's okay to put their hands on you. A person should never want to extort you or harm you just because they feel like it. That is crazy to me, you know? And for me, it makes me feel good that my story helped other people tell their stories. That's what I'm most happy about.
No, would him, you know, going to jail help you, you know, sleep easier at night? Do you feel like the LA streets are safer now?
Well, as far as me, I'm going to be safe regardless, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be safe regardless because I'm not playing. I'm going to protect myself. But I definitely feel like a lot of people, they're happy. I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and they're like, we are so happy that he went to jail. I mean, this morning someone reached out to me and told me that he was extorting the food vendors. And I'm like, what? They were like, yes, he was extorting the food vendors at Crenshaw High. And I'm like, God damn, like he just extorted the whole city. So yeah, I think a lot of people are happy.
I know. There's talk about Big U that he was involved in Nipsey Hussle's death. I mean, have you seen any proof that would confirm that?
For me being over and growing up in that area, I'm going to tell you guys this. He definitely has something to do with that. Wow. And justice for Nipsey. And I know that justice is coming for Nipsey. And I think people are going to be shocked once they see everything that really happened and how he played a part in it. So yeah, you guys are going to start seeing stuff soon in regards to the part that he had to play in the demise of Nipsey. And he was very jealous of Nipsey. Me and Nipsey both went through stuff dealing with him, and we went through the exact same things with him. So he was very jealous of Nipsey.
So, I mean, you heard what she said. She spoke on Big U and her bumping heads and, you know, him wanting to do this, that, the third to her. And she definitely, and doing some things and getting her jump, and she still got marks, and she's from over there. So she's brave for even speaking on this and living out there. But I'm pretty sure that if it is true, Big U probably like, man, nobody gonna believe that bitch. I'm just thinking, I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just thinking how he would be thinking. Nobody believe that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking like, why would he? Shit, I don't know. So if you don't know, a song came out. You Don't Have a Clue. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. It was made by Nip, and this is like the one Nip diss song towards Big U. Everybody, if you've been listening to Nip since way back, I've been listening to Nip since Hustle in the House myself, which was like, I don't know how many years ago that was, when everybody thought that was Snoop Dogg nephew, 2006 or some shit. I don't know, 7, 8, I don't know. Back then though, it's a song called You Don't Have a Clue. And if you listen to the song, bro, everybody pretty much is saying, and has been saying this since I ever heard the song, that this was a Big U. It's even listed on YouTube as Big U diss, not on Nipsey's page, but he's using the word you. You don't have a clue. Listen to the song.
You know, some things just got to be said. Marathon music. Look, you don't got a clue for what you wanna do. I'm busy getting rich, you think that I'm gonna stop for you? I built this on my own and everybody know it's true. Still niggas act like they supposed to have control of what I do. But look, they don't got a clue for what I've been through. Nigga ain't had no trust funds or eat off no silver spoons. Nigga ain't had no peace inside my house until I moved. And I damn sure can't recall having no exit route in you. But really, I don't got a clue for what you even do. So what good is a dream if you can't make your shit come true? What good is a team when everyone depends on you? Hope opportunity don't knock with opportunists in your room. Cause then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause if you sharing your success and not your struggle, you's a fool. Then you start to look like food. The game don't even chew. Eat you up and shit you out. And then them critics say you through. But look, they don't got a clue what you was trying to do. Keeping it 100, don't keep it true, but I'm gonna tell you what to do. Here is what you do, say fuck the middleman, get on your marathon and get your loot. I hustle cause I have to, not because it's cool, and over time became accustomed to the bullshit niggas do. Now I'm numb and it's cool, had to bounce back and regroup. Hope you don't expect shit from me cause I don't want shit from you. Now I'm ballin' like I'm supposed to, living life like we supposed to. Fucking bitches like we supposed to. Getting money like we supposed to. Smoking kush like we supposed to.
So, you know, and people like, well, what happened between, why would he want to diss them? So, you know, it's been talks of Big U and Nip. Big U was trying to put hands on Nip and in the Marathon parking lot. These are stories. I ain't have time to put everything in here because this will be a super long video, but the summary of it is Big U and Nip was getting into it. Black Sam popped out with the pistol, and the Marathon parking lot backed them up off, nigga, or bust, you know, scared the nigga with the gun, Big U, and then to save Nip, whatever, you know what I mean? So there's that story, you know what I'm saying? And a host of other stories, even down to when Nip got killed. And I thought this was weird when I first seen it. Like I said, I wasn't even making YouTube videos then on this type of topic. I was just doing my raps and shit. But this one kind of made me rub me the wrong way, like with the whole Big U shit. And this was the initial thing that made me look at that nigga like, when it comes to the Nip shit, like, the fuck? When they went on live the next day or whatever day it was like within 2 days or a day or after Nip got killed, and the comments, you know, was going in on him like, nigga, justice for Nip. And he started trolling, like, laughing, or I don't know the fuck, why you laughing? If that's your little homie, as I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all thought, why are you laughing? What the fuck is so funny about justice for Nip? We want justice for Nip. Listen, me personally, IQ, listen. When Nip died, nigga, I felt like I lost my brother. I cried about 10 times. I couldn't even listen to Nip music like that for like, it took a minute for me to be able to listen to Nip music without getting emotional, because you look at a reflection of a motherfucker. He a stand-up guy. This guy was trying to change his community, his life, his people. This wasn't a bad guy. I'm not saying he ain't beat up no niggas, get into no gang shit, or rob no shit, or get the busting that niggas in the past. But you can just generally tell, if you got discernment, you can look at this guy and be like, bro, this is one of us. You know what I'm saying? I.e. kind of like Young Dolphin shit, but Nip was a little bit stronger for connection, because that nigga was really like trying to do the best he could for his community, bro. But that IG Live when Big U and them went on there, just, that shit ain't sit right with a lot of people, bro.
Right here, man. The big man, the big fella. That's why Shaquille O'Neal, nigga. You there?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You never see Cousin? This nigga's a bitch, cuz. Wait, what you waiting on, though? You don't know what you waiting on, though, nigga. What you waiting on? You got to tell us what you waiting on. Damn, my mama broke you with a justice for them.
A young boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
Everybody that was showing this shit,
You did.
So, Big U and them get hit with the RICO. Now we hear about this rapper that was signed to him or that he was working with that he allegedly killed. Threw him in the desert, put him in a B&B, so on and so forth. And the kid made a diss song, but it's kind of unclear. And I don't know if the feds are just shadow, like trying to, keep certain shit under wraps. So, but it's not quite clear. So, I went and did some due diligence, and let's just tap into, Rayshawn Williams real quick, the best friend of Big U's son that's in the NFL. Let's tap into his little quick story.
Michael, Big U is in federal custody right now. Prosecutors say they have probable cause to believe that he killed a man in Las Vegas in 2021 that dragged his body into the desert. Today I learned the man killed is closely connected to Big U's family. The rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, "He was a special guy to all of us." And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Deion Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Deion Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect.
So then I said, well, he's from Crenshaw, so he's from the section. You know what I mean? They rolling 60. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Lokes. But I'm like, he has to either be, for sure he's affiliated in the sense of that's where he's from, but is he like tied in? And is he a fan of Nip? Because not just saying Nip influenced the Crips and shit or the 60s, but Nip influenced a lot of people, bro, especially a lot of younger people, bro. This Nip was different, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, did he ever take a picture with Nip? Did he talk about Nip and his music? Where's his music? What's his rap name? And then I found out his rap name was YhungJudah. And I found all his links, found his IG page and everything. If you want to go follow him, everything is in the description. All his pages, if y'all want to go look and see, what y'all it's a lot, bro. He got his shit is still active. His Trillers, everything is still active. His SoundCloud. I didn't look for his TikTok. Maybe there's a TikTok. I'm pretty sure some shit on there. But y'all go to the description if y'all want to go do your own, search and tap into. But yeah, then I seen when I went on his IG that he had an All Money In tattoo, which a lot of people have All Money In tattoos, but for him to be from the section, and that's automatically showing influence from Nipsey. Everybody know that Nipsey and, Cobby and all them, and if you know who we fuck with, Nip fuck with. All Money In is they shit. They spread it amongst the world, but it started with, All Money In started with them. He had the tattoo, and he actually even mentioned All Money In a song before.
The judge gave me time, he write the wrong papers. I keep a couple goons around me, only money makers. Nigga, man, I'm coming up on shit, I love the haters. But I hate a bitch, nigga, that be one favors. Smashed out, gassed out, hit a house, in and out. Nigga just want the dough, but what I'm worried about. This nigga doing all that talking, he just want the clout. So I'ma pull up to his crib and I'ma air it out. His shit gold pitted, let me pull them carrots out. Yeah, we're late nights, nigga, sleeping on the couch. Waking up like, damn, I'ma make it out. So let me get in this booth, show you what I'm really about. And I done seen some shit, nigga, that you can't believe. Bitches bullshit and all they do is up and leave. You tell a nigga scrabble up and then you bob and weave. I'm All Money In and nigga, I just want the cheese. Damn.
So then I'm like, wow. Well, he definitely knew what All Money In was. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm pretty sure he somewhat looked up to Nip or what Nip had going on if he got the fucking tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, he could say he's from the section, so he got a tattoo. But I know people from, not even from LA, that has the All Money In tattoo. Like from different places in the country, and I probably know of more people across the world, but immediate people that I know that's from different places. So I'm like, okay, that's the All Money In Nip influence. I couldn't find no pics of him and Nip. So, I mean, not saying they never met, but just saying. So then I go tap into more of his music. And I'm like, I wonder if he mentioned Big U. Like, where's the diss at? Was he dissing him before? Did he diss Big U in any other songs? Did he mention Big U, Unk, anything? And yeah, damn sure he mentioned a couple things. He definitely mentioned, you know, what Unk say. He didn't have much music out, but in a couple of the songs, he spoke on what Unk could do or what Unk say do. And who they be calling Unk? Big U.
Finesse the plug for the pole because the nigga was low. You gotta get it out the mud, you gotta get it and go. You know, we can run a couple phases, yeah, I'ma take it your nose. And all I want is the cheese and all I want is the green. But if a nigga try to test you, I'ma strike that beam. Had to jump out that nest, I fell and bucking my knees. You gotta get it out the trenches, you'll be up in the week. I know some niggas from the 9 that be ready to squeeze. Oh, and them boys from the 6, they be ready to eat. I got light tray tech 9 that be ready to blink. So if I ever go broke, I locate that cheek. And when I pop up, niggas start tucking them chains. I was a young nigga growing up playing. Said if you trip a blow to his brain, you gotta run it up, you gotta.
She said when my name hit the fame, I ain't gon' know how to act. So shit ain't the same with the gang, so I ride by myself and I ride with a strap. Hey, you practice what you preach, get right and get off your ass, we can circle the map. Hey, she like it when I eat it, no, I really with it when I turn her head to the back, yeah, you know it's a rap. Yeah, I'm ready for whatever, I'm ready for the cheddar, I'm walking in a certified stepper, yeah, and I don't really fuck with these hoes, I can't get caught with no heifer, yeah, why you wanna be a trendsetter, the homegirl Aaron shit, I swear if you let her, yeah, I'm a big dog, big sweater, my foot on their neck and I swear I ain't letting up. Understand I ain't him and I ain't not them. And why you settle for less when we a better rim? My new bitch kinda fake, look like Lil Kim, and I do whatever it takes to see my niggas win. Ayy, going 180, acting silly. Them dirt bike boys pop a willy, sliding in the hit me. Pray to God, I hope it don't kill me, and I don't want no broke nigga near me. You hear me? Ayy, cause them niggas they be stealing. So when they come up missing, don't ask me about no killing. Ayy, and I don't wanna talk, cause you can't ever look at me in my eyes and ask me how I'm feeling. Lying by the freestyle nigga, and you know you got it ready. Hey, down on his ass, you doing all that spending. He got a drug addiction. Yeah, I just put young boy on the bag. Everybody look the same, so he ride with a mask. First place nigga ain't really fucking with last. Keep a small circle, some niggas didn't pass the lid. Run it up, it ain't no bag to give. Stack it up until I bust the red. Bro got pound in accident. What? That's too much for him. Hang around the same nigga, ain't gon' bust for him. How you do that? I'm the same nigga, and you know that. Name blowing up, hey, like who that? I'ma just say I'm wearing sad. Yeah, you were born to be real, not perfect. I might not shed a tear, but I'm hurting. She don't even want the Birkin, she want Louis. Said she had feelings for she even knew me. Now she wanna do me, yeah. Pulling up in some movie, yeah. Mix the babe with the Gucci, yeah. Chase your dreams, not your addiction. The old heads gave me the game, I think different. Bro really locked up, they think he missing. Told the nigga chase her back, he won't listen, nah. Man, this shit don't come easy, yeah, you gotta grind for it. Yeah, I'ma up this bitch, yeah, best believe me if it's really time for it. Yeah, yeah. All the pain that you bring, yeah, you done put my name in the dirt, so I don't understand why you switched up on the plan, long as I know what you were, yeah. She said when my name hit the fame, I ain't gon' know how to act.
So out of the 10 songs I heard from him, and he actually, this kid had talent, bro. He had talent. He was 17 years old, but I could have seen him, like, if he would have developed his style more and had more time on this earth, God rest his soul, and, you know, condolences, prayers up to his family. He would have been like, he had that West Coast shit. He for sure, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, he could have really did something, but his life was tragically cut short, you feel me? But then I hear one song, when I find the SoundCloud, I hear one song that's like different than the other ones. The mood of it and the energy of it and the things he's saying in it. He don't trust niggas. It's like his whole, if you listen to his other music, and I encourage y'all go listen to his other music. I listen to all his music that he had out that I've seen on YouTube and SoundCloud. This one was different from all the other ones, but I'll play a snippet and he talking like somebody crossed him, or it was something that he ain't trusting no more. It was almost like he was speaking from the grave, bro. Like,
lately I've been feeling like, man, fuck you niggas. Cause I don't even really trust you niggas. And I've been running up a bag, I gotta get it bigger. I think he on his third strike, so the blood to the liver. He said he be with his gang, but I don't see him with him. And all this line make me wanna kill a nigga. I told him bring all the smoke and bring the woods with him. Cause I'm coming with that pack, nigga, straight gorilla. Hard body, so the ref don't need to blow the whistle. What's business when a nigga really too official? You said you shooting hollow tips, shit, we shooting missiles. I'm trying to turn her on this shit up, but you choose the pistol. She said she fucking with me, shit, I think she just a fan. I know some niggas kicking doors and they was off his head. Talking about they shooting back, but them niggas red. See, I ain't touched my first meal, but I bet I am. On you and I do, yeah, I'm a spaz out. See, I don't gotta pull that cash out to make her throw that ass out. So what I do, I blow her back out. And then I'm hopping in that blackout and switching to that cash route. Yeah, shout out my niggas in the city. Yeah, I know they fucking with me. Yeah, real niggas, they gon' hear me up. Shout out my niggas with some simmies. Yeah, I'm tripping on that Henny, waiting for a nigga to act silly. You can't be lying to a nigga, man, that shit bogus. So I been blowing to the face and keep a nigga focused. It be the closest niggas hating, nigga, you wouldn't notice. I thought you understood, shit, you supposed to notice. See, I was down, but I found my way up. Them niggas on the block, 91 gassed up. He was in that situation when he was running out of luck. So them niggas double back and load it up and let it bust. You ain't getting to the bread if you ain't taking off the crust. See, I'm coming all gas, little nigga, that's a must. And she only throwing knives if them niggas throwing bucks. See, I'm trying to get that jag and no coupe but a truck.
that's one thing about that music, bro. That shit, hip hop, people speak from their heart for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And it tells a story. But this one was different, man. I ran across another piece in the paperwork that I didn't see the first time. Of course, we seen, you know, the diss song thing that they were saying. He made a diss song, and that's why Big U was mad. But I was like, did anything happen before all this? And lo and behold, I seen something that showed that somehow, I guess he wore one of Big U's son's chains without permission, and that got him kicked out of Big U's house. Now, it could have been a family heirloom chain. Maybe the chain was passed down. I mean, you shouldn't be touching nobody's stuff, period, for anybody, especially jewelry and nothing like that, or valuables at all, living with them or not living with them, wherever you're at. But he kicked them out because of this, bro. So that was already, then this is what the feds are saying in the paperwork. So I was like, damn, they already had some kind of issue before, you know what I'm saying? Now, they supposed to had this issue with this song and, you know, things of that nature. Like, wow. What the fuck? So then I said, well, damn, well, let me go check back into the story of, you know, the quote unquote, the Fed saying how Big U killed the kid. And I'm going to let the bro, who I've been subscribed to for a minute, probably since before I was even on YouTube, is it All Viral Access? All Viral Access, All Media, All Viral Access. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but y'all go follow him, subscribe to him. I'll let him read through it, and then for those who don't know, because we already read it, I done read it. You might didn't read it, you did read it, but we're gonna let him tell you. This is the story that they saying that the night that Big U killed this kid.
Haney's, well, Big U's cell phone location corroborates his involvement in Rayshawn Williams' murder. It says, I have reviewed cell phone location information obtained via search warrants by the Las Vegas police, whatever, for 2 phones associated with Big U for the time before, during, and after the murder. According to witness 1, witness 2, and one other Rayshawn Williams' friends who was visiting him in Las Vegas the day he was murdered, as well as an analysis of Big U's phones. Big U and Robinson arrived in Las Vegas on January 23rd, 2021. The night before the murder, Big U phone location data and witnesses showed that he arrived at an Airbnb on Round Rock Drive in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Airbnb Rayshawn Williams was staying in prior to the homicide. In the middle of the night, Big U, through unique music, was paying for the Airbnb. Surveillance footage from in front of the Airbnb showed a dark gray or silver sedan arriving at the Airbnb and leaving shortly after. The surveillance video also showed Big U at the Airbnb. On January 24th, 2021, the night of the murder, at approximately 7:04 p.m., Big U arrived at the studio. According to witnesses, at approximately 8 or 9 o'clock, Rayshawn Williams arrived at the studio and recorded a song approximately 11 p.m. until midnight. On the 25th of January, approximately 12:37 a.m., Big U left the studio in the dark gray Lexus in which he and Robinson have driven to the studio, was no longer at the studio. At approximately 12:58 a.m., Big U's phone stopped reporting location data of any kind, with the last data recorded within the vicinity of the studio. At approximately 1:13 a.m., surveillance footage at the Airbnb again revealed a dark gray or silver sedan arriving at the Airbnb. Rayshawn exited the passenger side of the vehicle and entered the Airbnb. A few minutes later, approximately 1:20 a.m., Rayshawn Williams exited the Airbnb with a suitcase, put the suitcase in the trunk, and got in the dark or silver sedan, which departed. The Airbnb, though, was rented for another day, and Rayshawn was not set to leave until a flight scheduled the following day. Both Big U's phones did not begin reporting location data until approximately 2:15. Based on investigative test drives and research, the drive from the studio to the Airbnb will take roughly 17 minutes. After Big U's phone stopped reporting location data, when they left the vicinity of the studio, the dark sedan arrived with Rayshawn at the Airbnb 15 minutes later, which is consistent with the traffic patterns after midnight. The drive from the Airbnb to the location where Rayshawn's body was found and then to the location where Big U's phone began reporting again will take roughly 42 minutes. The time from when Rayshawn left the Airbnb to when Big U's phone began reporting again is 48 minutes. Approximate time for the drive, murder, and moving the body, particularly in the middle of the night without traffic. Mind y'all know that as they say, I don't know how accurate this is, but well, the family did say it in the phone call with WAC 100 that the DNA that was under his nails was Big U's. And before I even did this, I was watching Big U on the Drink Champs, what he did with Trick and Debbie and stuff like that. He actually said, I actually recorded it, but he said that basically when it comes down to handling business, he don't need nobody. He'd do it himself. So he said it himself. He don't need none of his niggas to put in work for him. He would actually do it himself. So just those words alone right there just show you that this dude will literally handle it on his own. But let's continue, right? Again, everybody, please make sure you said that's not his DNA. Well, from what I heard, that is inconclusive. However, this if you look at the paperwork, as I'm pretty sure y'all already read, the timing, his location, this is what you call circumstantial evidence. So if there's no DNA, so just say it's inconclusive and it's not his DNA, but they have actual phone calls, they have tap, they have wiring, they have surveillance in his phone location and everything. So that's what you call circumstantial evidence. It's not concrete, but a circumstantial that the timeline lines up from his movements and how close proximity he was to Rayshawn and everything else. So all of that corroborates him being in that vicinity. But let's continue, right? One of Big U's phones then made a call to Robinson, who witness one reporter was still at the studio, which is corroborated by Robinson's phone location data. According to witness one, According to witness one, Robinson asked witness one if he had seen Big U, which witness one found odd because since Robinson was Big U's driver and bodyguard. Approximately 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., Big U returned to the studio alone in the dark gray Lexus and spoke with witness one, who reported that Big U appeared to be drenched in either sweat or water. Big U told witness one that he was coming back from the gym, even though his phone records prove otherwise, that he was still in a location where Rayshawn's body was dumped and where the Airbnb is where his body was found and where the Airbnb was not that far. It was only 17 minutes, I believe. But let's continue. Rayshawn's body was found hours later, approximately 9 a.m. One of Las Vegas PD detectives, investigated the murder believe Rayshawn died at the location near the side of the road on I-15 after he observed the roadway contained a distant patch of blood, which trailed down the hill from the roadway into the desert along with the drag marks. Big U's phone location data shows that he departed Las Vegas to return to Los Angeles at approximately 10 a.m. Now, evidence of the scene. Officers and medical professionals responded to the scene of Rayshawn's murder. In a subsequent autopsy found that Rayshawn died from multiple gunshot wounds. The responders noted that Rayshawn was not dressed for the weather, which was cold and inclement on the night of the murder, where he actually he had a premonition that, that he was going to get shot with a .38, basically by Big U, get shot in his face. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. So that's kind of crazy how he, just, sealed his own fate, predicted his own fate. But anyway, DNA was collected from Rayshawn's ankle sock area, consistent with the direction where Rayshawn was dragged into the desert off the highway. The DNA profile obtained was not complete, likely due to the aforementioned inclement weather on the night of the murder. Analysis of Big U's DNA profile was inconclusive, such that he could not be excluded as a contributor of the DNA. Robinson, on the other hand, was excluded as a potential contributor of the DNA found on Rayshawn. Okay, so again, inconclusive doesn't mean that he did not do it. It just means due to the weather, how cold or whatever the temperature was, and how his body was in the woods, or it could have been, some animals could have, tainted with the body. Who knows however the thing is, however how it was that, but that don't mean that he was not in that vicinity where he was the only last person seen with him. He was inside of the car with him. And then they have, as they say, they have surveillance video of this. So that just proved that this dude has done it. And who's to say that he did not do it, knowing what kind of person he is really? Anyway, witness one told Las Vegas detective that DS, associate, removed video recording equipment from the studio a couple of days after the homicide, including destruction of the surveillance video data that will have shown Rayshawn and Big U at the studio shortly before the murder. Witness 2 told the FBI that, and then we have to understand that they have confidential informants.
On top of that, other weird shit happened too. Like, things are like, they trying to say Big U never contacted the family again and never showed up to the funeral. Like, that's weird, bro. A kid that's living with you dies, and you say you don't got nothing to do with it, and you never show up to the funeral? It's hell, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do, but even if you have something to do with it, I think it'd be in your best interest to show up to the funeral. Now, I don't know if Big U thought the feds was going to be there, or he just felt guilty, because maybe he did it on accident, or he didn't mean to do it, or he just felt guilty. He didn't want to look them people in the face, but you ain't show up to the funeral, you never contacted the family ever again, or that's weird, and he's best friends with your son. I'm just saying, on some human nature shit, that's kind of crazy. And I just learned today, which I guess they put this out, the district attorney that they're going to assign to the case, or that they're assigning to the case that's investigating this case that's ultimately trying to convict Big U in this whole situation, is the same one who convicted Eric Holder for the killing of Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? They lining this shit up, bro. Because he already got privy knowledge. He done studied the whole Nipsey Hussle. It's probably they know what they doing, bro. And they always had, like, from what was always been said, they always had, thoughts of, when I say they, I mean like the police and the government type people, that he has something to do with Nip. Even like we seen earlier, the fans, everybody, when like I said, when I seen that IG live, that first time, I was like, whoa, they laughing? Because they said justice for Nip. Like, even if you didn't have nothing to do with it, you could have gone there like, nigga, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. It's funny. That's your little homie? That ain't funny to me. I mean, that ain't my little homie, Nip, RP Nip. But that shit wasn't funny. So we're gonna have to see, what take place. But this guy, George Gasson, he's the DA that they're gonna be attaching to the case, and he already has previous privy knowledge of a lot of things, Nip, from them, getting ready for the Eric Holder situation. And I'm just like, yo, the music really got this kid killed? Or did he know something deeper? Was he going to expose something? Did he make a song where he was exposing something in the song? And why haven't we heard that song? But why is he mentioning all this other stuff in this songs? Because in that song, they say, he specifically says something about shooting somebody in the face or somebody shooting him in the face. And that don't even make sense. Who makes a diss song and say, I'm going to get shot in the face? So I don't even understand what the fuck is going on. But I'm pretty sure it's going to all make sense soon. I just want to say long live Nip. Long live Rayshawn Williams. And condolences to his family. He didn't get a chance to even become an adult yet. Chase his dreams, you know. I felt like he was talented enough to, you know, do something with music. He probably didn't think he was as talented as Big U's son to make it to the NFL. So he like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the rap way. And I know my nigga, my homeboy, my best friend, dad is plugged in like a motherfucker. Let me fuck with them. And ultimately something happened where he lost his life. And they saying he was shot in the face and drugged in the desert and so on and so forth, man. It's a motherfucking shame. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Was it the music? Was it a song? Was it the chains that he wearing without the permission? Or was it something deeper than that? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm going 10. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my other channels pinned in the description for exclusive content and send me all reactions to the Discord that's pinned in the comments. Gang.